it's been a sad month for motorsport, losing two greats, and yesterday we said farewell to Campbell Little. Will you be racing a little bit harder in Sandown with him on your mind, and what are your thoughts there?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just so sad about the loss of Campbell. Of course, for DJ and DJR, it's been a horrible month. Obviously, with Wayne's passing as well. But Campbell was a close friend of mine. You know, I worked with him back at the FPR days. You know, he was on Frosty's car, but we were a very close-knit group through that period of 2011, 12, 13, and you know, I managed to get him across to Erebus when I was there in 15, and same at Techno when smaller type teams and organisations, and you know, I really called upon his experience to sort of help create some structure and organisation in those teams. So we're in such close dialogue over those periods of my career, and just became, you know, great friends, and he's just a remarkable guy. Someone I respected so much. You know, as a young guy coming in, you know, he was the GOAT. He was the guru engineer at the Stone Brothers AAA Racing, you know, and to finally work with him was it was a bit overwhelming at first, you know, someone you looked up to so much. So to learn from him and see what he's like in work mode was something I really admired and appreciated, but to actually see the man away from it all is what stood out more, and particularly as I've got older, I've got my son, and you know, we share a lot of common interests. He's just a family man. He was the softest, nicest man that just loved racing, and to see so much of the paddock there at the funeral was a real reminder that, you know, this is a dog-eat-dog industry. It's cutthroat. We're all out here competing, you know, over decades now. I've been in this pit lane a long time, but ultimately we have so much in common, and there's so many people that get along, and it's really a big family, which is crazy because it's so stressful in this lane at times in your career. But he was just a great guy, a racer's racer, and he'll be massively missed. I don't think it's really quite set in yet, you know, the loss to this lane. But he's put on such a brave face the last few years. You always see him around working. You know, always ask him how he's doing, and you know, he's always positive, never a victim, and it just obviously it's caught up with him so quick recently, and it's just, yeah, it's a huge loss. I'm really sad.